Today we'd like to share with you about the topic of nobility. What does nobility mean in history? Nobility was high social class in the modern society, in the feudal system, in Europe and everywhere. The nobility were mostly those who got land from the monarch and had to provide services to him. Mainly military service. Men of this class were called noblemen. In nobility or royalty. Royalty and nobility are two terms that refer to the top tier of traditional society. Royal refers to the king or queen and their family, whereas nobility is a social class that is just below royalty. But nobility still exists in many nations. Most of the nobility have been untitled, and some hereditary titles do not indicate nobility. Some countries have non-hereditary nobility, such as the Empire of Brazil and Liberia in the United Kingdom. Can a U.S. citizen have title of nobility? Article 1, Section 10 prohibits the state from granting any title of nobility to anyone, whether they are citizen or not. So an American citizen cannot be named as Supreme, Duke, or any other noble title by our own government. What is the role of the nobility? The noble were the great landowner, who were also responsible for providing shelter to the monarch in case of military action. In various countries, they also gave the noble administrative right over their area of land. Today, titles have very much become separate from land ownership or sign of income. What is an example of nobility? Nobility is a group of people, high rank, or person have high level, character or moral. An example of nobility is someone with a title of Duke in England. A noble or regular social class historically accompanied by hereditary title, aristocracy. What did the nobility do? The noble lived in society were essentially to function as a middleman between the peasant and royal family. Noble provided work, land, and protection to the peasant while providing funding, supply, and military service to the king. Noble life was far from the ordinary life of the time. What is the difference between nobility and royalty? Royalty refers to the family of ruling monarch. Nobility refers to the family of peer and person who hold a title, baronet, knight, and other honor. What does nobility mean in the Bible? Would you be righteous before God? And the word noble implies moral eminence and freedom from any petty, mean, or dubious in conduct and character. How do you use the word nobility in the sentence? Use the nobility in the sentence. Number 1, virtue is the only true nobility. Number 2, the true nobility is being superior to your previous self. Number 3, as a member of nobility, his life has been one of wealth and privilege. Number 4, she seems to personify goodness and nobility. What advantage did nobility have over peasant? What advantage did nobility have over peasant? They had land where they built castles to protect themselves from the enemy. They also have money, which means they could have an education. How do you become a British nobility? You don't have to be born into nobility or inherit a peerage to be a baronet or a baron. You can be named one by the Prime Minister as long as a Queen approved. Nominees from peerage are put forward by a different political party when the Prime Minister resigns and also at the start of new parliament. What was a noble life? Why? Noble lived in castle in the middle of manor. Noble often have control over the serf or peasant bound to the land. They have to give them permission to marry and make sure they were always correctly planted crop. A noble life was similar to a king, except they were of a low rank. What did noble do on a daily basis? Mainly in normal day of noble lordhood, attend to business matters that involve his land. They would discuss each day's crop, harvest and supply, taxes due to the land. His job would mainly based on the exchange of land for military service. Remember, subscribe to see the next video. Thank you.